Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, this morning I saw on the news that there was a breakthrough case of COVID in Congress. A representative by the name Bob Latta had a breakthrough case, said someone in his circle, whether his family member, I'm not really too sure about that, but they tested positive. He's fully vaccinated, but went and got tested to be safe and tested positive for COVID. So this is 13 breakthrough cases that have happened so far in Congress of COVID. And you should still get vaccinated. Breakthrough cases are, I think people have the wrong idea when it comes to how vaccines are supposed to work. And I put a lot of blame on that on, frankly, media in general. People's research that they do, just whatever their newscaster wants to tell them, and that's across the board. That's not a CNN thing. That's not a MSNBC. That's not a Fox thing. That's across the board. There has been a lot of confusion about the vaccine process and efficacy and things like that. Breakthrough cases with any vaccine happen. The thumbnail on this video is probably one of the most prominent examples of how breakthrough cases really affect people. That, of course, is from smallpox. Really famous picture. Of course, the boy on the left didn't have a smallpox vaccine, and the boy on the right was inoculated for smallpox. Both of them were exposed. Both of them tested positive for smallpox. But look at the difference. You can't even see, you can sort of see some of the scarring from the kid who did get his vaccine. When it comes to COVID, I think part of why there's a lot of hesitancy, at least compared to some of these other major worldwide pandemics, take like smallpox, take polio, things like that. The symptoms for those diseases were very, very physical, prevalent. You could see what was happening to people. COVID does affect you. Of course it does, but it's rarely something that's going to be physical. Nothing you can just look at somebody and say, that person has COVID. I mean, I've been having to take allergy medicine just because it's ragweed season down here. Every sneeze and cough kind of makes me feel a little nervous, but sneezing and coughing, again, could be allergies, could be COVID. You don't know. But if someone had smallpox, oh, you would know. You would know in a heartbeat. And you see how that affected people. You can see why people were so willing to get vaccinated against a disease like that. You see some of the harsher cases of COVID. That was one of my reasons for wanting to get my vaccination for it. Even still, when it comes to these breakthrough cases, notice all these congressmen and women are still alive. That's how they work. It makes your symptoms less. It doesn't make it so you'll never ever not get the disease, but your symptoms won't be as serious. Now, yes, there is still a possibility that with a breakthrough case that it may be severe. But compare that to the chance that it'll be severe without a vaccine. I've said it before in one of my other videos, but when it comes to these people pushing vaccine hesitancy to you, check to see if they're vaccinated. Every single, Democratic member of the House and Senate are fully vaccinated. The last report showed that there were 3 or 4 Republican senators who weren't vaccinated or claimed they're not vaccinated. And over half of the Republican House claims they're not vaccinated. They claim, but your government employees, that amount of travel, things like that, I find it hard to believe, but This is an appeal, if you want to call it that. Get your shots. It's not going to hurt. Now, if you have actual immunocompromised systems, by all means, I can understand that, because you would be one of the people who actually has a reason to have some concern. But for most of us, there's no need for you to be hesitant. Breakthrough cases are nothing for you to be afraid of, and honestly, they're really your best bet. If you get a breakthrough case after you've been vaccinated, there's your natural immunity you've been talking about. You got it doubled up. It won't hurt you. I promise you that. And hey, just keep an eye on the channel if you really want updates. I got my second shot in May of this year, so we're what? 5-6 months into that? I'm doing fine. If I stop uploading content, you know what happened, but I'll keep you all updated.